Visions, Part 10, Trees. Consider looking at a tree. You can analyze it by noting its species, size, shape, age, condition, coloration, and location. You can compare it to other trees you've seen. You can decide if it's useful or attractive. You can respond to it in terms of the experiences you've had in the past with similar trees, or all trees, or anything else with which you associate the tree. You can like it, dislike it, or be indifferent to it. In short, you can look at it objectively or subjectively. Subjectively, you can bring your own experiences to the observation. The stronger the experiences, the more important the experiences, and the less attention given to this tree. Objectivity requires using criteria developed separately from your personal experiences. Then again, who doesn't have personal experiences when developing or learning the criteria? Both objectivity and subjectivity have their uses. The more objective you are, the more details of the tree you can observe. The more subjective the experience, the richer your inner life. The tree adds another layer to your inner world. And objectivity and subjectivity have their disadvantages. Objectivity can turn the tree into an it, and subjectivity can fail to see the tree. I propose a third way to perceive the tree. See it as movement and move with the tree. To perceive the tree with the time sense of a fly is to see it anchored, motionless, but for slight shifts in a breeze. To perceive the tree from the time sense of a planet is to see the tree as an explosion, over in less than a blink of an eye, stalks shooting up, branches flaring, twisting out, leaves flickering out, touched by the sun and falling away in less than an instant. We have the power to see many ways. With our minds, our imaginations, we can slide along the ranges of perception. We can see the solid tree and see how the parts relate to each other. We can slide along time and imagine it both motionless and flashing. We can move within the extremes and flow with the grace. When I was 11, I got my first pair of glasses. As I drove home from the optician's office, I looked up at trees and noticed that the leaves were not one solid mass, but each leaf had its own shape and moved separately in the breeze. Going to the optician, they formed a blanket of green undulating above me. Going home, they were thousands of separate worlds of color and movement. Both perceptions were valid. We can see the bark rippling smoothly or roughly, the surfaces interacting with the light to spread colors and patterns in the bark. How wonderful it is to move back and forth between all the different ways to perceive and walk within this world.